Hi, I'm Christina. Welcome back to my channel, which is Girl Boss Building Her Empire. How are y'all doing today? So I hope wherever you're at that this video finds you well, and I hope you're guarding your mental health. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to go ahead on and give you my Rose Whip Fleur Whip Rose review. I have quite a few layering combinations that over the last 2 weeks that I've been diving in between me posting my layering combinations. But before we get started, can you please give me a solid as to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and comment down below if you own this whipped fleur. Some of these layering combinations is some that you would have put together. We're going to talk about it. So here we go. So I purchased the whipped rose fleur in a little sample, right? This has notes of rose. Well, the main accords are rose, amber, soft, spicy, fruity, floral, musky, woody, fresh, spicy, aromatic, and powdery. This is really what describes all of these, and I'm being honest with it. This is a pink pepper, black currant, rose. You have some nutmeg, amber, some cashmere wood, and musk. I really like this scent. I really do. I dabbled with rose, with fleur, a while back. When I purchased the heavy cream, and I really like the heavy cream. In fact, heavy cream is one that I can honestly say that I think I wear year round, right? Because of all of the notes in it. So this say that this is a reminder of Rose by Kayali Rose Oud. I purchased that in a meeting. I really did enjoy that as well. Then it is Delina and Mancera Rose Vanille, which I never owned Rose Vanille. So, but I do like the Rose Gourmand, right? So we're going to get into it, okay? Because the dead layer combinations with 2 perfumes and some body mist. So on the initial spray, y'all, because I sprayed on my my little sample thing. On the initial spray, I do pick up the rose scent. Then I pick up the spiciness. And I guess for me, this is why I am really drawn to it, because it is spicy with the pink pepper and rose. But then I get the underlining of the black currant. It's not prominent, but it is there. And for me, anytime that those two, especially like your rose scents, right along with the pink pepper, is done right, I'm here for it. So I really do enjoy this right here. I can say at some point in the springtime, this will probably be upgraded to a full bottle, because of the simple fact that it's something about this that is underlining to me. This can be a signature scent, right? I think, as far as I know, I did put a little dent in it, right? Because I have been sampling, but I do enjoy it. So with the pink pepper and the rose and the amber, I have to say this is a really good scent. Surprisingly, but it's a really good scent. And it's an EDP, because a lot of your fleurs do come in body mist type form. So to say that this is an EDP, yeah, I'm loving it. So I do have 2 perfumes that I tend to layer with, that I layered with it, and I have to say it was really nice together. But anyway, I did Rose Whip right along with Rose Gourmand from Zara. Now keep in mind, this is a vanilla. This is a rose type scent. This is nice as well. I really like this. So these two together was a combination that I have to say that I will run the playback. I will, because I liked this together. Not only that, it was really complimenting together. So Rose Gourmand, alone, right? Alone is a true definition of what you call a rose scent for me. Absolutely love it. And absolutely in love with the scent. So putting these two together, it was just one that was made in heaven for me. So anyway, Rose Gourmand and Rose Whip. These two were the two fragrances that I put together. Now, I did put also together my Ralph Lauren Intense and the Rose Whip. I did put those two together. And to say these two was complimenting. Like, this was, to me, I think it was too powerful, right? Because first of all, I'm going to break down the notes of Ralph Lauren, which I should know them by heart, Lord. Ralph Lauren Intense. I'm going to break down those notes because those were something that, I mean, first of all, this is a scent that I absolutely love. Like, I try to back away from the intense version, but it's just something that keeps me going, right? Anyway, so this was blackcurrant, rose, cedarwood, but this also brought that citrus side because it did have vanilla, ylang-ylang, lily of the valley, those type of notes, along with bergamot, and you have some sandalwood. So this was nice. I think I overpowered the two. These are common denominators and I overpowered the two, but together they was nice. It was complimenting, really complimenting, but it was nice, but to me it was kind of like a fail because of the simple fact that it was one that was trying to outshine the other. So separately they good together, but together they too strong for my liking, but they were complimenting. But anyway, these two were the two that I did pass up. Now, these layering combinations, miles may vary. This is subjective, my opinion. This is how I remix things in the lab, right? But anyway, those were nice. Separately, they are good together, but together, they some bangers. But anyway, I did pair this with Covenant Roses. Absolutely love that. That is Brush Rubies. You have some, and Blush Amber. I liked this together. These was really nice together, and I think for the most part, look at that then. For the most part, this would probably be one that was my favorite that I can actually, you know, blend together. So anyway, Covenant Roses and Rose Whip. Next up, I had one that I was like, let me go with my tried and true, right? That I can't go wrong with, and that is Rose. So this is Airy Rose Waters, Jasmine Petals, and Creamy Musk. This was my combination, and I liked it. Really nice, powdery. It was spicy, because you remember this has pink pepper. Really spicy, but at the same time, it was really nice and just subtle, you know, just really nice. No compliments at all, but the way the combination fell together, I really enjoyed it. So anyway, Rose Whip and Rose were a layering combination for me. So, which brings me to my last three, right? So Belle is one that I say it is, to me and my nose, it is a take of Rose Vanilla. You have Rose Petals, Sparkling Buttercup, and Whipped Vanilla. This is really more of the sweeter side because of the buttercup note in it that makes it really sweet. But I did enjoy it with this, y'all. This was nice. This was really nice. And I have to say, this layering combination really shocked me because of the simple fact that I knew that this was something that I know I wanted to put together, because Belle is my girl when it comes to the Disney collection. But I did not expect for it to go down like this, and oh, did it go down. But anyway, Rose Whip and Belle from the Disney collection, yeah, this was in my number 3 spot for sure. But anyway, like these two. Alrighty, so I have been loving the candle. And I know at some point I am going to get the candle, and it really shocked me that I have been loving the candle, right? But I have been loving Always and Forever, right? So I was like, let me see what this one might do. Always and Forever. I did, of course, the EDP along with the perfume spray. And I did the mist, right? And this is pink pearlized pink pepper, white roses, and sheer sandalwood, right? This is a powdery scent. Even the candle is powdery, a real powdery rose. And I really, really love this right here, right? Shockingly enough that I'm loving it and I'm digging it, but I'm definitely digging it, right? So I was like, let me put these two together, right? So I ran it back right along with this, and I have to say, this is in my top 3. This is number 2. When I say this performed right along with this, I was getting compliments left and right. They was like, Miss Chris, you just left this area. I still smell you. You going into the next area. What I work. It's like, yes. So Always and Forever is one that I really, really enjoy, and I am here for it. I have to say this is nice. So anyway, shockingly enough, this is nice. So anyway, Rose Whip and Always and Forever. Last but not least, I just recently tried this, and I think I might have posted this on my Facebook or my TikTok, or this might be coming in my Layering Combinations because this happened this week. This is none other than bourbon, strawberry, and vanilla, along with my Rose Whip. Now, I have layered this right along with, y'all, I can't get it together, right along with Rose Gourmand, right? I've layered these together, right? But it was something about this that really did it. So this has notes of bourbon vanilla, Gordon strawberry, apricot nectar, pink jasmine, and white oak. Y'all, when I say this was nice, this was nice. From the time I wrapped my hand around it, like I said, I don't think this bottle have anything left. It might have some juice for me to do a couple of more layering combinations, but I'm gonna have to get a bigger bottle of this. This is nice. Bourbon vanilla, Gordon strawberry, apricot nectar, and pink jasmine, white oak. Y'all, I have to say, this is my favorite layering combination. This bottle in the spring is not gonna last as long as I'm gonna have this right here. I'm just saying. I really, really like this. I liked everything because that strawberry really, really softened that black currant in Rose Whip. And it just brought out the sweetness of that scent. So, like I said, I always did pair these two together. I always did. Always. Rose Gourmand, this, right along with Rose. I always paired these two together, but it's something about these two together. Oh yeah, it was really, really nice. But anyway, those are my layering combinations. Comment down below if you got Rose Whip. I know at some point this will probably be upgraded to full size. This will probably be upgraded to full size, and I'm here for it. So, as always, I cannot stress that enough. Y'all, make sure y'all check out some of the videos that I have linked down below. Follow me on TikTok and on Instagram, because there I am posting my layering combinations every day. From TikTok to Instagram, back and forth every day. That is for me to keep a recollection of all of the different scents that I like, and to see if I can actually bring it. This was a couple of weeks in the making, because I think I got this at the beginning of, or the middle of March. I got this at the middle of March. Holding out, just grabbing, because I still have my other, things that I'm trying to do as far as my layering combination and my videos. Well, my fragrance tray. So, but anyway, this right here, if I had to rate this, I would rate this as a definite repurchase for full bottle. And I would give this a strong 8 when it comes to a rose springtime scent. And it could be a signature scent for me. So I like this. Anyway, as always, a form of looking good, y'all, is a form of smelling good. Thank you, and God bless.